Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we'll be talking about tourism development and cultural heritage promotion. And with me here, I have a special someone who would be our guest today. We have Mr.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Frino, the biggest name, aka Ogidigbo. As you watch and you enter.
Okay, so sir, um, when it comes to tourism development and cultural heritage promotion, what exactly do you think comes in mind? What does that mean?
Tourism development and cultural heritage promotion is a responsibility from the people that comes to my mind. If we want to preserve our culture,
Yeah.
if we want to promote tourism, the people have a role to play. You know, there are institutions, there are ministries that have been put in place by the government.
Yeah,
But these are only but buildings that are just standing. It is the people that promote, that preserve the heritage of a group of people.
Wow.
It is the people. We all came from diverse region. We have diverse culture, but the ability for us to tolerate our differences, to tolerate our different culture, that is what makes it to be unique.
Wow.
You know, they say there is strength in diversity.
Yeah. That's a very strong point. I agree with you. When people come together, sometimes we tend to forget that we are from different backgrounds. Coming together, friends and family. I think you're really right. That uniqueness. So, for the second question, I want to ask, what are the major challenges facing tourism development and cultural heritage promotion in our society today?
In the history of Nigeria, we've gotten a lot of challenges, but there are still some certain things that is still keeping and promoting tourism and preserving culture. We need to know those things, because if you don't really know where the problem is coming from, you cannot solve it. Crisis, division, tribalism, sentiment, and currently the social media. These are things that have been and preserving our culture. Like, if you see, like, for instance, in Plateau State now, Plateau State have diverse culture, unique culture, beautiful places, beautiful food, good delicacy. Because when you talk about culture, food is part of it. When you talk about culture, marriage is part of it. A lot of people, they came from all nooks and crannies. Some came to Plateau State as copper to serve their youth corps, and they find love.
Wow.
They don't just find love, but they accept the woman of their life, and they accept the culture, the heritage of this place. So, but when you see things like crisis, you see things like division, problems, people go to the social media and start posting it. And that is not good. When foreigners see these things, they will think that there is no better value from where you come from, because you are always posting negative things about your culture, negative things about a place, a region. But there are good things that you can still tell, good stories that you can tell from anywhere you find yourself. As I'm talking to you now, a lot of people, irrespective of where they come from, they decide to settle with a particular people because of their culture. Because of their culture. Probably maybe the way they dress. They just like the way, or maybe their food. Amala. People tend to say Amala and Ewedu is from Southwest. But as I'm talking to you now, everybody Amala is accepted everywhere. That is how far Amala has taken the culture of the Yoruba people across board. Now, when I came to Plateau State, I'm not from Plateau State. But as I'm talking to you now, one of my favorite meal is gote.
Wow.
So you see the power of culture. That is why I would like us to prioritize, promoting our heritage by encouraging everybody to always organize their festival. Let every tribe, let every region have a calendar so that even the international world will know that, we have tribe like the Biron, we have tribe like the Anaguta, we have tribe like the Jarawa. These are unique tribes. And you can't promote your culture if you don't prioritize organizing your festival.
Okay, so what practical steps do you think that the government, communities, and young ones should take to promote this cultural heritage while preserving our culture and our beliefs?
All right. From the side of the government, they need to do more of history. I don't know if they've reversed it, but there was a time that we were told that they removed history from the curriculum.
Yeah.
It is not good for any nation. If we must grow, we must preserve our history. If you don't know where you are coming from, you won't be able to know where you're going to.
Yeah.
So, in the school curriculum, because we are talking about these children that are growing up, the future leaders.
Yes.
And you see that culture is depleting, it's reducing gradually. Not like our forefathers, how they valued it, how they treasured it. So there are places, most of all these our tourist centers and all that, you keep artifacts, all these old artifacts that tell stories, all these paintings, old paintings that tell stories. There are a lot of things that you can preserve. Until now, there are children, this Gen Z, you go ask them if they know about Calabar. You say, now, what are you talking about? But you preserve all those things. If you go to our museum now, are those things there? Preserve Calabash that tells stories. Preserve paintings, artifacts. These things, it helps us to preserve that is the role for the government should invest more in the tourism and the cultural sector. And also, most of our tourist centers need to also be preserved because that is what makes us to be unique. When people come from all across different places, they don't want to see the eateries, they don't want to see the football pitch, they don't want to come and swim. They can get that, they can see all the swimming pools, 5-star hotels, they can see it anywhere, but they want to see that cultural heritage of that place. So we need to invest more for those tourist centers, those tourist attractions. Okay, so that is for the government. Then for the part of the people, they really have a role to play. If you look at the Gen Zs now, how many of them can speak their dialects?
Not very.
If we must preserve our culture, it should start from there. How many of us? You go see somebody escort somebody go airport. He not travel out to. He just escort somebody, accent don't change. I mean, what's up? Yeah, what's up waiting? We always keep the speak, so we borrow one. This English word, you cannot speak it more than the white man. You cannot speak it both. It is good, education is good, but let's not leave our culture behind. Let us talk to our parents. Start teaching your children, the kids, their local dialects. Let them understand it. Not even their local dialects, at least one of the major tribes, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, at least your child should be able to understand one of them fluently, to speak them fluently, than their own local dialect. It's very important. That is one way we can also, then you teach them value. In my place where I come from, I'm from Delta State. When you want to greet an elder, you say, Mingwo. Mingwo. Mingwo means my knee is on the ground.
Wow.
So you ought to put your knee on the ground and greet your elder, Mingwo. The elder now, of course, say, Friendo. Friendo, rise up. Thank you. Friendo. But you see nowadays, you see people say, they stand, Mingwo, sir. Mingwa, and they stand, some people they run, they greet. Mingwa, sir. So you see, we have lost, but value, courtesy demand, you kneel down. Then that Vrendo stand up. You understand? So there are a lot of things we need to be teaching this generation. If you look at the people that are beating drum for crisis now, hey, we go burn everywhere, now people will never see crisis. So that is where I'm coming from. History should teach us how to go further, to preserve our culture, to have value for our culture, and to promote tourism.
Wow. Thank you so much. So we really, really, really appreciate this. And thank you for teaching me a lot about this tourism and cultural promotion. Like you just taught me your tribe now. Mingo. Thank you, sir. And thank you all for watching. And please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like to our YouTube video. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.